What's up, and welcome to the Indie Critical Podcast, Season 2, Episode 5, a weekly podcast where we get together and chat about the world of indie gaming. We go through all the games we've been playing, we go through the latest indie game news, and we cover a main topic. This week's main topic is me covering the fact that publishers, or indie game publishers, kind of indie game AA, whatever we go, publishers, THQ Nordic, have brought indie devs, Warhorse Studios, the guys that made Kingdom Come Deliverance, and they brought them there, and kind of like what EA have got with Respawn, or what Activision had with Bungie. We're now going to talk about what we expect to see, or what we'd like to see from THQ Nordic now kind of not partnering but taking over the Warhorse Studio guys. With me, not as always, but with me as
most of the time,
quite a lot of the time.
Yeah,
it's Tom.
99% of the time. It's
from
me.
At Shrieking Prophet.
Hello. Oh,
and
already.
And
good start.
I know, and you can find me. I should say my name's Lewis.
That's
and
Lewis.
You can find me at What's Up Woody. I'm going to quickly plug it now. Well, not plug it, but I'm going to quickly say now. If you see our eyes often go off to the right,
I was.
There is.
I literally did it before you said that.
We have a new bit of kit which it may take a couple of episodes to kind of get used to. So the quality on the video is slightly lower. Apologies. We have a new bit of kit to make recording a lot better, and it will be a lot better in the long run.
Yeah.
We're just learning how to use it, but it does mean that our faces are mugged on
We've got a huge preview,
big preview
to the right
screen,
of the camera,
and we're not used to this. We know that's professional. We know that happens. That's common in the professional world.
Yeah, we'd rather. Yeah.
We're not professionals, so we're not used to seeing our mugs right there, and the slight delay just adds to it as well.
And we're flipped, and I'm looking directly at me now. I can't stop it. So we're also going to be very aware of our bodies during this podcast. So we're going to.
So in 6 weeks' time, you see us how ripped we are. So we'll be like, I can't look like that anymore. Like chiseled, gaunt.
We're getting like £100 haircuts and that kind of stuff. Yeah, put makeup on.
Just a haircut would do me.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
It's even weirder being this side for audio listeners. They won't know, but I always sit that side,
in the centre,
or in the centre.
Yeah.
And Dan always sits over here.
It's true. I'm sort of shifted a bit than I usually am. I can't lean on the sink. As per usual.
Yeah.
The secret sink.
It's clean though.
Oh wow, it's clean.
It is clean.
Yeah. Yeah, it still works. Okay. Good to know.
Sorry, little complete off the cuff there, whatever.
Yeah.
But,
where can they find you?
I did say at What's Up Woody. What's Up Woody on Twitch.
What was your name you didn't say?
On Twitter, that's the
Twitter,
other one. All that does. As I did say, we are available in audio form, guys. So if you're actually watching us on podcast, if you're watching us on YouTube, this is a great start.
It's the most flawless start we've ever had. I'm going to be honest. Dan just bogs us down.
Yeah, he does. He
doesn't let us go off on one as much.
If you watch us on YouTube, or if you're watching us on YouTube, great, you found the video version. If not, and you just listen to us, we are on YouTube as well. The benefit to watching us on YouTube is any game we speak about that we played, the trailer now plays in big over the whole screen.
Oh, that's right.
But then when we talk about news stories and games at the end, that will be on our little TV screen up there.
Now, yeah.
So, we try to give context on what we games are talking about, but
yeah, sometimes.
If you're thinking, that game sounds quite interesting, chances are we have a trailer playing for every game we speak about. Sometimes gameplay playing if we've actually been playing a game.
Yeah.
But as I said, it's a weekly podcast. We do go through all the games we have been playing this past week or 2 weeks for you.
That's right.
So we kick off there. You kick us off, mate. What have you played? What indie games have you delved into the last 2 weeks?
I've tried to play Cube Director's Cut.
Oh, 2 or 1?
1.
1, okay.
Yeah.
Dan really likes this game.
It was okay, except that it crashed far too many times.
Did you play it in VR or
no? Normal. Yeah, it just kept crashing.
Really?
Yeah.
On PlayStation.
Yeah, I kept, it would crash sometimes in the menu.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, okay, I'll reload it, and I start playing, and then as I enter a new test level, it'd crash again, and then it got to the point where I was like, I can't be fucked. It was going to keep crashing.
Yeah.
It's like I was enjoying it, but because it kept crashing, it was like my motivation to come back to it was getting less and less.
Yeah, understandably.
Each time it was like chipping away at me.
Understandably.
Yeah, but the gameplay itself seemed fine. It was getting more challenging as I was getting towards where I was in the game when I stopped playing.
Yeah.
It's sort of Portal-esque puzzle game.
Cool.
You go into rooms. There are different coloured blocks, and they all do different things, and you've got to sort of coordinate them.
Okay.
To get through the level.
Classic kind of puzzle-based.
Yeah.
Colour puzzle-based.
There was a story happening. It seemed, honestly, from where I was, quite generic.
Because Dan quite likes Cube 2.
Yeah, he said that was good. Yeah, I remember
released on. It's now available on Xbox Game Pass.
It wasn't long ago, was it?
No, he was quite... Yeah, well, he wanted it when it released, but it came out at quite a big price. It was like 30 quid or something when it first released, which, for a game you're not too sure about, was quite a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
So he was a little bit like, oh, do I, don't I? But now it's on Game Pass, he jumped into it, and he quite enjoyed it. I've not played any of them.
Well, yeah, Cube was free a few months ago on PlayStation.
Oh, was it? Is that where you got it from?
Games, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's been like my backlog for a while.
Okay.
I like puzzle games like that usually.
Yep.
Yeah, it's okay from what I played. Spectrum Retreat's better.
Okay.
Maybe the puzzles maybe aren't as difficult, but the world's more interesting.
Okay.
But the way it presents itself is more interesting because this game is quite generic looking.
Okay, just test chamber.
Well, I mean, they're more than generic, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they look. It looks like a video game, if you know what I mean.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
I don't know if that's what it's going for. That's what it's going for.
Yeah.
You know, but they have. Yeah, you've got some woman talking to you. She says that you're on a space station or something that's coming towards Earth, and you've got to figure it out to save the planet. But then you get like little interruptions of some guy, and you hear him say at one point, "It's all a test." And I was like, oh, okay, so it's not real.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I almost immediately when she started talking to me, I was like, I bet that's not what it is. Yeah, it's probably some therapy or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a point where she talks about that you shot a kid once by accident.
Not twice, just once.
No, just one time.
Just once.
And I haven't finished it, but I'm expecting some kind of ending where it's like, oh, you're being punished for what you did, or you're in some therapy for what you did because you're struggling with it.
Okay. So you feel like you've guessed what's got.
Yeah, I guess so. It's hard to say because I haven't finished it, but yeah, it does.
Fair enough.
I might go back to it, but it's the crashing really was letting me down.
It's frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah, especially on PlayStation. You don't expect that kind of thing on console.
That's why console players are console players, not PC players. Like PC players expect that and they deal with it all the time.
Exactly. Yeah, with console you expect to get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's better sort of shit to be worked out.
Definitely.
But yeah, I've played anything else. Played some more Super Hot.
Yeah, I'm still enjoying it. Do you sort out the throwing the cue ball?
Yes.
Done that level?
Yeah, I figured it out, yeah.
Cool.
I had to move on my coffee table out of the way just so I could finish that part of the level. And it's still a struggle in my living room at the moment because it's still so small. And I've got the light hanging here when I'm standing up. And I kept like punching it and like putting my head into it and stuff. So that was annoying. Also, I'd go behind it and it would lose track.
And you're moving house soon?
Yes, moving back to my parents in a few weeks, couple of weeks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we can save up more.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm going to play that more once I've moved in, when I have more space.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, it's still a good game. Play anything else? Can't really think. Indie game wise, I think that's probably it.
It's fair dues.
Do you count Apex? Nice.
No, Respawn and EA.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's it, anyway, game wise, yeah.
Fair dues. I haven't played tons. Actually. So I played Hollow Knight.
Yes.
Again. I still haven't finished it.
What, not at all?
No, Hollow Knight's a game that I played it on PlayStation when it first was available on PlayStation.
Yeah.
No, on PC. I played it on PC a while back. Really enjoyed it. For some reason, just didn't finish it. I think there's lots came around, and I was like, then it came on Switch, and I was like, sweet, I'll get it on Switch. I'm in the perfect place. Played like an hour of it, and again, lots of other stuff happens. It was just, I feel I picked up just before Christmas time, and then it comes to Christmas, and it was like I picked it up thinking, it's perfect on the go game. I mean, I know as it then Octopath Traveler was on sale, and I was like, I've always wanted to play this game, so I got that, and then I'm like 50 hours into that now, and I think I'm like halfway through it.
Not surprised.
But no, this week I was like, no, I want to play more. I want to play more Hollow Knight, especially on the news that we're going to go through later. There's a sequel coming, so I jumped into it. The game is so good, like it is so. I know Dan goes, it is a 2D side-scrolling Metroidvania. There's no denying that's what it is.
Which is a big genre at the moment.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah. But the art in it is adorable. The combat is so tight. It just looks nice. It's the way you kind of find the little villages or the towns, I think they call them. And I just love playing it. But I mean, I love those kind of games. And it is a challenge. The bosses are genuinely hard. I'm stuck on a boss at the moment that I've done on the PC version, and my hands cramp on the Switch sometimes, like because the way you hold it.
It's quite,
I need to get
quite small. Isn't
you can buy these grips to go on the back.
Yeah.
If anyone's got them, actually, comment below if you're watching. Are they any good? Because they're like 20 quid for these grips. They'll basically turn it into a big like PlayStation controller.
Don't you have a Pro controller?
Yeah, I've got a Pro Controller, but then the idea is when I'm sat on a sofa with Sarah, I can just play it in handheld. That's the idea of the Switch. But yeah, so I played more Hollow Knight. I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to finish it over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure of that.
Finish it finally.
Hopefully so. Yeah. Definitely with the second one coming. And the other game I played is Daemon X Machina. Now, Daemon X Machina. Did you see this advertised?
No, but I know this is part of the
Nintendo.
Indies,
Yeah. So I watched the Nintendo thing with Tom, who was on the podcast a couple of weeks ago, Dan's brother. We were on Discord talking about it, and yeah, I've always said that I don't think there's enough mech games. Simple as that. I just don't think there's. Yeah, you've got Gundam games, but if you're not fully understanding the whole Gundam universe, it's quite an intimidating game just to jump into. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like, who are these people? And it's one of those games that expects you to. It's not like the anime games, like Sword Art Online or something like that. They expect you to know the outside world as well as the game.
The story, the lore. Yeah,
exactly. And it annoys me that there's not enough mech games out there. Zone of Enders, I've only dabbled in the second one. The first one, fucking loved it.
Yeah. It's not a profitable genre, really, though, is it?
No, it's not. Yeah. And it's thingy. It's Kojima. Hideo Kojima.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't actually know.
Zone of Enders is Hideo Kojima.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
And yeah, so sort of demo play. You guys have seen a trailer that we saw. And I was like, this looks cool. It's mechy. It looks fun. It looks bright. It looks colourful.
Yeah.
Then they went, oh, there's a demo available now. Jump on there. You get 4 missions and an end boss. Then let us know what you think. And then if you when you finish the demo, it basically says you can send a report of what you thought to the demo. And by doing so, you have the chance to be invited to play some additional levels, like as a kind of a closed beta kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I finished the demo. Demo is not a bad demo, about an hour and 40 minutes.
That's decent.
So not a bad little demo. The game's really good. It's really good. It's definitely one I played it on so I played it first in handheld.
Yeah.
And my hand was like, because you're using both shoulder buttons. You're like, because the way mechs are, you're boosting with one, you're shooting with it, like, so it's classic LZ, I think they call it on Switch, but L2 and R2 are left arm weapon, right arm weapon. You've got dodge. Then you've got things like to drop down the gravity and to boost up, and then you've got to balance your height while you're zipping around, like in this 3D world.
I can imagine, yeah.
So there's quite a lot going on, and it took me a while. You're effectively using the claw technique to do it on the Switch, and you're like, like your hand is just cramping up. So when I put it on the screen, I was like, oh, this is so much nicer.
Yeah.
And if I was struggling on this small boss, and then put it on the controller, worked fine. It looks as good as I'd expect it to look on the Switch. As far as I know, it's a Switch exclusive. It's not like high, pristine, clean graphics. It still has that kind of slight low resolution edge into them. But it's colourful, it's bright, it's super smooth. I've not had any frame rate issues when you've got 3 or 4 mechs on the screen flying around and you're shooting missiles over them and things like that. Like, I played the Anthem demo a couple of weeks ago. It genuinely felt like a lower resolution Anthem at times. Like the way I was zipping around and shooting missiles off and coming back down. And I really enjoyed it. I did genuinely really enjoy it. The story is very anime.
Excellent.
Very, very anime. The characters are very two-dimensional in terms of being that anime.
You're not there for that, are you? You're there for your mech action.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But no, definitely check it out. It's free and it is a limited demo. It's not there the whole time. It is a limited demo. They have said that. No, they didn't say, but they did say that it's not going to be there forever. But Daemon X Machina is releasing this summer. I haven't got any more gameplay of it, I'm afraid. I have the trailer play a couple of times up there. But definitely go check it out. If you've got a Switch, it is completely free. And I recommend it. It's good fun.
But you'll play with
play it on the TV with a controller. Yeah, or a monitor, whatever you play on with a controller. It's hard, it's really hard with the Switch setup.
It's one of the few games I've ever heard of that actually is a bad idea to play on the portable.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure you can get used to it, but I had cramping in here where I was trying to.
Kids probably could.
They probably get around it, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
But I've seen kids play Minecraft on an iPad, and it's just like next level.
How do you do that?
They're like. Just like insane. I'm like, how does anyone play anything on a touch screen? And the kids just like, don't be about.
They're foolish.
Next level shit, mate. Skynet.
It's a big leap. Kids playing Minecraft on their iPad.
Kids are
Skynet.
humanoids. That's it.
Judgment Day's
Just
coming.
kids are humanoids. That's Skynet.
Humanoid just means creature with 2 arms, 2 legs.
Yeah, well, humanoid robots. You know what I mean?
We'll get it right.
Yeah. Androids. Maybe.
Androids. I'll give you androids. Yeah.
Humanoid android.
Terminators are androids, though. They're cybernetic organisms. Just so you know. Living tissue over a metal endoskeleton.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Cheers. Man. Cheers.
I thought you'd be up on your shit with Terminator, to be honest. I thought I'd be right up your street. I thought you'd know that. You're embarrassing me. What's going on?
Of course I know that.
Yeah.
Let's go on to news.
Yeah, right. Do you want to do the...
And no pausing it. No pausing it.
We don't
Straight
have to
in.
pause. Can we pause quickly, though?
Why?
Can I have a glass of water, please?
Well, the idea of this here is
I know, my mouth's getting really dry.
I should have offered you water beforehand.
I can slurp from the tap.
No.
I'm not against that.
No. If I had a cup up here, I'd say yes, but no. The news. We are back. Sorry about that. Some little 5-year-old child needed a drink.
As you can see, it was him.
Yeah, you caught me out there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Out there, yeah.
It's good though. I've moistened myself.
Is that better? Yeah. Is that better? So news. We got
news.
6 pieces of news, but
right.
one is similar to last time. Our main topic.
Right.
So kick off first. Dangerous Driving. Dangerous Driving, a game that's being developed by Fiona Sperry and Alex Ward, who are the the original devs that brought us created the Burnout series. A pretty iconic arcade racing series. Their new game, called Dangerous Driving, very, very heavily inspired by Burnout. I mean, it pretty much looks like a Burnout game.
Burnout, yeah.
It's got a release date and it's coming to PS4, Xbox One, and PC on the 9th of April.
So not long.
Not long. What do you? You saw the trailer earlier. Guys, seen the trailer now.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I want to be all over that, to be honest. I loved Burnout back in the day. I had Burnout 3, I want to say, on Xbox.
That's the one most people.
Yeah.
Really, really like.
Which was loads of fun. I used to love playing that. And obviously, Burnout Paradise is a fucking classic.
Burnout Paradise was good, but it didn't have a crash mode.
It's fair, yeah, it's true. Obviously, yeah.
That's why a lot of people, I think, actually prefer Burnout 3 because it had the arcadey crash mode.
Yeah.
I don't think this game does actually have a crash mode.
No, it doesn't look like it. It has like
it has takedowns,
hints of hints of all that, but I don't think it has.
Well, there are takedown races which we know of. There are classic elimination races.
Yeah.
There are it's an arcade, an up to date arcade Burnout.
Yeah.
Just looking modern. It looks quite nice visually.
It looks quite slick, to be honest.
I was very surprised to see. It looked like they had some licensed cars in there, which is very rare.
I didn't even notice. Really?
To see when there's takedowns like that.
Yeah.
Now, I couldn't see that closely in to see if the badges were actually, or they're just replicas. Because you can make a car that looks like a BMW and go, yeah, we're just going to call it
WBM.
Yeah, that's it. Like literally that.
Yeah.
But it looked like there was definitely some licensed cars, and I'll be interested to see if that is actually the case.
That's pretty
cool. But yeah,
it's quite a lot of money to license cars, isn't it?
Yeah. I think so. But yeah, it's being developed by Free Field Entertainment, and and yeah, Dangerous Driving coming to PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch on the 9th of April. Definitely going to be jumping onto that.
Yeah,
it'd be good on the Switch as well, wouldn't it? Though, as everything is, yeah. Apart from Daemon X Machina.
Well, it's good on the Switch, it's not portable.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Talking about Nintendo Switch, see what I've done there. We don't just make this shit up.
It's like coming along with us not having to pause the video.
Exactly.
Your transitions are becoming smoother.
That is it. Nintendo held a direct this week. No one knew what the direct was about. Oh well, they did. They knew it was going to
video games.
It was going to have Fire Emblems, new Fire Emblems, free houses.
Right. Okay.
They did say that there would be information about that in there, but that's all people knew.
There's a lot more than that.
Obviously, we're not going to be talking about the whole people losing their shit over Zelda, but looks cool. Looks great. But the indie game wise, we got one new game shown off to us called Box Boy. Box Boy, see the trailer playing now, is it's a very simple looking game where you play as a box who's got to use some box friends to get past some 2D levels. Puzzle levels.
There you go.
That's basically it.
That sounds alright.
Am I selling it to you?
No.
No, because they didn't sell it to me.
You're making that very obvious.
Yeah, basically. It was,
you know. I'm
it
sure
was
it's
one of
fine.
those games I was like, this looks alright. And then they went Box Boy, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
The name was the last straw.
I'm like, can you not think of a better name?
What would you have named it out of interest?
I have no idea. I don't know. But it's even like, we talked about earlier, Apex Legends, what a shit name.
Yeah, boring.
Shit generic name.
Generic as fuck.
Yeah.
Why not? Why didn't?
Oh, man, the Legends of the Apex Arena. Oh, fuck off.
Why didn't you think they worked Titanfall into the title?
Because I think Titanfall is, unfortunately, related to as a failed franchise.
Yeah, I guess.
So putting the name in there is going to be,
it's
could be
It's
derogatory.
got quite a cult following though, isn't it? Titanfall. So.
Yeah, but they don't want a cult following. They want the money.
I suppose they want that cash money.
And kids be like, I don't like Titanfall. I don't like mechs. I just want to play around
point,
with my
yeah.
little squidgy plungy.
I'm just happy that the battle isn't in the name and Royale isn't in the name.
Yeah,
Because
true.
that is as lazy as it gets.
Yeah, if you want to hear us more talking about Apex Legends, then Patreon, $1 a month.
Yep.
Pre-show, we spoke about it for about 16 minutes about our time on recently. So also shown off, so other than Boxport, which is a new game, Bloodstained Bloodstained
Symphony of the Night.
Symphony of the Night, thank you.
Yep. Which is
a very I can't remember. It's the developers.
Cool.
Bad, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, I don't know either, but I'm blaming you.
But
You write shit down.
It's very heavily inspired by Castlevania. Lots of people are very excited by it because it looks like a new Castlevania game. The art style looks pretty cool in it. I'm not. It's not really my cup of tea. I'm not like.
It'll do well. It's like I was saying earlier. The Metroidvania genre is all-time high at the moment, isn't it? Especially in indie games.
But what's more important is when it got a release window. Now people have been waiting for this game for ages, and now finally they've said summer this year. So people are like, "Yay, summer finally!"
Giving themselves some leeway.
Now a couple of surprises we got. So I mentioned our Damon Ex Machina. That was another new game shown off. The demo available now. You heard me speak about it earlier. I recommend at least downloading the demo. It's bloody free for crying out loud. Like, try it out for yourself.
Yeah, why not? And do it now because it's timed.
Yeah, exactly. Dead by Daylight. The 3v1 or 4v1?
4v.
I think it's 4v1.
Yeah.
Students versus killer.
It's Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. But they have their own unique killers in there. But they also have.
Jason.
They have Jason.
Do Jason, yeah.
In there.
Yeah, that's right.
And they have Freddy Krueger in there.
Yes, they did. Yeah.
And I'm sure there was another one as well. Oh, they had from Saw, the pig face thingy.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they have that in there as well. Okay. I mean, I've played the game for about 2 hours with Dan and Tom. Mm-hmm. It was okay. The issue with it is, it's so unbalanced with survivors versus the killer. Like,
it's kind of shit.
You have to have a team of 4. The team of 2, you got no chance. Right?
Yeah, you got to be
absolutely.
You have to work together. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't do it. Like, they catch you, they hang you up on the peg, you're dead.
Yeah.
Like your other teammate has to then come and try to save you or escape.
Yeah.
Escaping is fucking impossible, but they can't save you because the killer will just wait by the body.
Yeah, lingers around. Yeah.
And it's just like pointless. Which kind of takes away the scary aspect of it.
Just because it's boring at that point. I suppose,
basically. Yeah. Also, on the Switch, it looks fucking awful.
Looks terrible. I mean, when I said earlier that it looks like a PSP game, it seriously looks like a PSP game.
Yeah.
It made me think of games I've actually played on the PSP.
Well, I said to you, I'm replaying Devil May Cry series at the moment. Yeah. And I've just finished Devil May Cry 2.
That's right, yeah.
And I honestly think there's some elements of Devil May Cry 2 that look better than that looked on running on the Switch. Add to the fact that you have to call someone if you want to play party with them because the voice chat is so bad.
Like, I'm sure you've got plenty of minutes on your contract.
I get, and it's great that they're putting out more platforms, and I hope for the devs it does okay there, but I don't.
It's such an unnecessary. Well, I guess it must have been necessary the downgrade, but
it's not done bad. The game's done well.
Yeah, well, it's.
Oh, I see. You mean the downgrade?
The visual downgrade. Yeah, it's bizarre. It's
well, it must have been.
Because it's not even that great looking game on PS4. It looks fine on PS4.
And what I'm going to mention next is surprising. Like you said, the downgrade is ridiculous. It looks shite.
Surely is more powerful than that.
I think so. Yeah. I don't know what's happened there, but it does look terrible.
Damon Ex Machina, does that look like that?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
And more surprisingly, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is coming
That's interesting.
to the Switch.
Yeah.
And again, it has been slightly downgraded.
Yeah.
It has to be. That game was like fucking
AAA quality.
Oh, insane visuals! Like the animations on her face and things like that was.
Oh yeah, the mocap was incredible.
Incredible. Well, they worked with Andy Serkis on it.
Yeah, of course, it's his company, isn't it?
Yeah,
that did the mocap.
That's come across, and it still looks good. Like
it's
still
looks
like
good. Not to chat shit, but the devs of Dead by Daylight, so they just didn't give a shit. They were like, maybe just turn all textures down.
But maybe there are like PC devs. So it's similar to when PUBG.
Yeah.
Remember when they were coming to Xbox and they were like, we don't know how to do this. Like, do you remember that? Like, they had to have Microsoft help them out.
It was a bit of a mess.
They're like, they made a bit of a mess of a game anyway on PC.
Exactly, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, people like bring a console and they're like, okay, there you go. And Microsoft apparently were like, we can't put that on there. Yeah. Like, what the fuck is this code? Like, and the reason it took so long to get there was because apparently it was just a fucking mess.
Yeah, it was a lot of work to get.
And then when it came onto the Xbox, do you remember it was awful. It was
terrible, yeah.
It basically was a port of the PC, and people were like, you can't get your weapons, you can't select anything. You're trying to move a cursor around in a battle royale game, and it's
nearly unplayable.
And now it's really apparently very well.
Yeah, it's come a long way. Yeah,
but,
not that plays it anymore. But.
No, so Dead by Daylight, I'm definitely not picking up on Switch. Hellblade, I won't pick it up, but it's good. It's definitely good to see that game getting more exposure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And if you haven't played it yet,
that just 2017 that game, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it's quite 2 years.
Dan loved it. 9.2. He scored for us.
Yeah, he gave it very high.
Yeah. If you haven't played
watch the review.
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, obviously watch the review on the Incredible channel. Yeah. Definitely give it a go. But a big piece of advice: if you're going to play it on the Switch, play it with headphones. The sound design in that game is amazing.
That's all you hear about this game.
And you have to play with headphones. You don't play. I mean, I played with a soundbar downstairs, and I still didn't get the full experience. Right. I then played it with my headphones in, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!"
It's designed for headphones, really, isn't
definitely. It? Yeah. The 360 sound is incredible. Even if you're playing with cheap iPod headphones, it would still be better than what you get on a TV. Definitely recommend that.
Cool.
Last one from the Nintendo Direct: Deltarune, the sequel to Undertale.
You said
Toby Fox. Yeah. So first surprise was it's coming this month, 28th of February.
Yeah.
Second surprise was it's free. Chapter 1 is free.
Very cool.
No microtransactions. I'm guessing it's because they'll go Chapter 2 is £7, Chapter 3 is £7.
Yeah, I suppose you can buy all chapters at once.
And it's clever because you play one and you go, oh, that's really cool. Oh, I'll pay the £7 now for the next one. Life is Strange done, didn't they? Life is Strange done. Chapter 1 was free, and then you pay for the rest.
I'm still waiting for that all to come out before I play it. Season 2.
Yeah, I played episode 1.
And now it's like how many months?
Hated it.
Yeah.
Episode 2's out now, but I've not played it yet because I want to wait for them all.
Yeah, I don't mind episodic games, but I prefer to wait for the whole thing to come out and play it all at once.
But no, Deltarune's one I'm definitely going to check out on the 28th of February when it releases. Now that I know that is coming to other consoles, I don't know if it's timed exclusive on the Switch, but at the moment it is coming to the Switch only on the 28th of February.
Yeah.
Next up, Rad Rogers. Rad Rogers is a 90s inspired platforming game.
Right.
We play as a kid who has got his basically NES inspired console on his back called Dusty.
Right.
And they get sucked into the world of a video game, and they've got to make their way through a video game. The kid's obnoxious. He's rude. He doesn't really give a crap.
My kind of kid.
And yeah, it's a action based 2D platformer. Jumpy shooty.
Yeah.
It's like, that's how my wife would explain games. What did your husband play? Are those jumpy shooty games?
Yeah, it's jumpy shooty. You jump, you shoot.
Yeah, that'd be it. Yeah.
That's basically the entire game, I assume.
So you jumpy shoot.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Rad Rogers is coming to a Nintendo Switch on the 26th of February, so very soon.
Chock full of references and...
Full of it.
Yeah.
I've not finished the game. I've only played... Because I backed on Kickstarter.
Oh, wow,
a long time back, like 2.5 years ago, and we got sent World 1 as like a preview build. Like, it was actually the finished build, but because as a back he got it sent early.
Yeah.
And I played that on PC probably about 18 months ago.
Wow.
I've not played any more since.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's full of yeah, it was good fun. Yeah. It was good fun.
How's the jumping?
Yeah, it's good. It goes well with the shooty.
Oh wow, good. Yeah, cool.
But yeah, Switch will be a great place to play it. It's also the Radical Edition coming, which means it's got co-op. So again on the Switch,
that's cool.
Whip those Joy-Cons off. It's from Slipgate Studios. And it's if you like your 90s jumpy shooty platformers, then check out Rad Rogers Radical Edition when it launches on the Switch on the 26th of February.
Sounds cool.
Next up, Team Cherry have announced Hollow Knight is getting a sequel.
Yes.
This I was very surprised at.
This is soon, isn't it?
Well, there's no set release date.
Oh right. Oh yeah. No, I was thinking.
I read an article on it.
Yeah.
From Team Cherry, and they basically said that Hollow Knight already has one bit of DLC, which was free, and they basically were making a piece of paid DLC. They were making a whole new area paid DLC, and then apparently it got so big they were like, should we just make this the Hollow Knight 2?
Yeah.
And like,
it just got away from them.
Yeah, go for it. Basically, it just got so... They basically said, we basically developed a game... We developed a DLC that was bigger than the original game. So we were like, let's
what cool DLC that would have been.
So the DLC was set to release late last year, but they've now said, oh no, we're going to take a couple more months developing it, and we'll make an actual fully fledged game.
Yeah.
And it will release sometime this year. Like I said, if you haven't played Hollow Knight and you like your 2D, not jumpy shooty, but jumpy stabby, Metroidvania style platformers, then Hollow Knight is one you should definitely be checking out. And like this game, it's just wonderful on the Switch. Like because the art style, the way it is, it doesn't look downgraded whatsoever.
It just fits perfectly. Yeah.
It's just lovely, and it's super tight combat.
So that's something that's obviously probably great portable as well. Yeah. There's none of the
none of these.
Yeah. It's all. Very smooth, very nice.
That's it. Hollow Knight is genuinely brilliant, and I'd recommend to anyone. I'm seriously hyped for this. It's called Hollow Knight Silk Song. What I was amazed though is Team Cherry only got 3 people in their team.
Oh.
They're only a team of 3.
Wow, okay.
And they literally do art, they do sounds,
accidentally developed a sequel.
Animation, everything.
That's really cool.
Like the productivity over there must be fucking through the roof. Like,
God, I would not fit in.
They don't play Apex Legends all day. They actually do work.
Yeah. I had a nap before I played that as well. That's what I've done today. Yeah. I had a nap, played Apex Legends, then I got on the bus to come here.
It is only coming to PC and Nintendo Switch to start with. And they promise it's got new lands, it's new worlds. It's although the art style's very much the same, the aesthetics of the new land is different. And it looks cool. It looks really cool. Last bit of news before we go on to main topic. Dulac and Faye. Now this is one that's going to be a little bit mixed on, but Dulac and Faye, Dance of Death, is a game we've both played, and it's coming to PC only to start with on the 6th of April. Now Dulac and Faye, I'll explain what it is first, and then you can explain why you didn't like it. Dulac and Faye is an adventure game. Is a narrative-driven adventure game where you play as investigator. Now, Dulac is the guy, isn't it? Dulac is the man. You play as him, who's like an investigator, and Faye is a dog who you can speak to. Yeah. And you have to. It's set in come on, what era?
See, I'm not 100%. Should we make a guess?
Early 19th century.
Let's say 18th.
18th century. It's set a long time ago.
In the olden days.
In London.
We played it like...
we played it at Rezzed.
Yeah, last year.
About a year
ago, yeah.
And the demo we played... The demo we played was about a 15-minute demo.
Yeah. If you're lucky.
And I am sticking with it that I think the demo wasn't great. It didn't demo very well.
Dog shit.
But I like the art style going on.
That's what drew me in. Yeah.
I liked the writing actually between Dulac and Faye, and I liked the interactions and all that. Yeah. And I liked the potential that the story had, like a game set in that world, and that. I like that. I completely agree with you. The demo didn't let you do anything.
It was shit. It was one of the worst. Like, was the worst demo I played all day.
Why? Explain why.
Well, because I want to say that I was drawn in by the trailer because the trailer trailed very well. Yep. And it made it look very Telltale-esque in its storytelling, and this had this really interesting world that I really wanted to dive into.
And find out its era. Carry on.
Yeah, go on. And so you jump in and you do a bit of dialogue, kind of, that you don't really have much choice in. And then you do like 2 things. You see a dead body and you look at it for a bit, and then you go in a church, and then you fight a thing.
You fight.
You don't do anything. You just sit there and watch it happen.
London, 1888.
Oh, there you go, 1888.
Whitechapel citizens living in the shadows of Jack the Ripper.
Yep.
Arthurian legends take to the street in a thrilling quest to stop the killer before he strikes again. There you go.
You're sort of like immortal beings in a sense, aren't you? You're really old, you're ancient.
Yep. Take on the roles of immortal heroes, Sir Lancelot du Lac, and the cursed sorceress Morgan Le Fay.
Yeah. Who is your dog?
Yep.
Also, she talks.
As you join forces with Whitechapel locals, like Whitechapel local Mary Kelly, to explore the capital's underbelly and encounter a diverse cast of characters along the way. So I was reading that because the font is really bad for that background.
That's terrible.
The
only characters you encounter is a dead body, a weird monster, and one guy.
And
in the demo.
The monster, it's not even quick time, was it?
No, it was nothing. It was nothing. You're in a church. You go into the church, and he's in there. And then I think you press a button at one point. Yeah. As you watch the
it moves across. Do you know the bar moves across?
Right. Yeah.
And you have to hit it in the middle.
Yeah. And it's moving across like this. It was nothing, and it wasn't well animated either. It was the only thing that I like about it is the art style. The initial look of the art style is nice.
If they turn around and said it's a visual novel, would you be more interested in it?
No.
Or would you think that would suit the game better?
I think what would suit the game better if it was a game. If it was a game, that'd suit it better. Because it's not a game so far. It's just you occasionally do a thing. You occasionally get to press a button.
I agree with you. I do agree.
While nothing else.
So here's my hope.
Just so you know,
here's
the story that we saw was nothing.
My hopes that this is a very much old school inspired point and click adventure. You end up having to find stuff. You actually have to solve puzzles and things like that.
Then why didn't it show that?
Because I don't think it was ready. But then that was only a year ago.
I don't know. Don't bring it to Res if you've got nothing to show.
I agree with you.
It sold me on it.
I agree with you. It didn't sell me on it, but I know it sold you on it.
Do you remember when you get to the end of the demo and he just plays the trailer?
Yeah,
and it's longer than the demo.
And you were like, the trailer's better and it's longer.
Yeah, I was just sitting there watching the trailer and I was like, is that seriously it? Is that all I get to do? I was so excited to play it as well. Yeah. Yeah, I walked away from that well grumpy.
You did. You were genuinely pissed off.
Are they going to be at Res this year, do you think?
I mean, the game will be out a week after, so it makes sense for them to be there.
Well, I'll give it another go this year.
And that's your last chance. That's our last chance. Salix Games is who's developing it.
Do better. Make a game.
Yeah, it didn't hit its Kickstarter goal. Maybe that's why. That's why they didn't get a very good demo.
Maybe they played the demo, that's why they didn't Kickstarter it.
Should we go on to main topic?
Yeah, I guess so. I'll just get angry otherwise.
Okay, so I'm just not being rude. I'm just...
Well, you're being a bit rude.
I am being,
just in general.
Getting THQ Nordic up.
Good idea.
So, our main topic is this week saw THQ Nordic, a kind of pretty big publishing, not powerhouse, but a pretty big
they're a big deal, yeah.
Especially in the indie game world, they're kind of they're almost like a Focus Home Interactive, that kind of standard.
Yeah,
they fund and they publish pretty big indie games. Double A is a term I don't really like it very much, but
I know what you mean.
Yeah, those kind of games. For example, games they've done technically some AAA games, but the Darksiders is their big one. They've done recently Darksiders 3.
Yep.
Elix was the big open world game.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't go as well as they wanted it to, I think. Biomutant is releasing later this year.
Right, I don't know.
That's the one with the little weird raccoon thingy, and you kind of...
Oh, yeah.
The weird...
Yeah. Remember Recall when they did that?
Oh, I did do Recall, didn't they? Yeah. They've done Titan Quest, This Is the Police, Wreckfest, which is something a lot of people are like big on. Battle Chasers. I mean, we could go for ages.
Very long
Lots
list,
Quest.
Yeah.
They are predominantly, you're looking at indie titles.
Yeah.
Okay. And they have added Warhorse Studios, the developers of
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Yep, to their roster. So now they...
Good choice.
Yeah, great. I mean, Kingdom Come Deliverance was Warhorse's first game.
Yeah.
And I've still, full disclosure, not played the game.
I don't either. But that's not because...
I've heard very good things about it.
Yeah. I don't want to play it just because I don't think I personally would enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I can tell it's a good game.
Yeah.
I've watched a lot of gameplay of it.
I mean, it's an ambitious game for your first game.
It's huge. I remember way back when it was very early on and they were showing off a small portion of it.
Yeah.
You know, describing it as this. It's like they're saying it's like Skyrim, but it's not. It's realistic. You know, it's set in
That's
real
what
history.
everyone says that as.
Yeah.
And my
There's
my
no magic or anything. It's
brother-in-law,
just
who is a huge fan of Fallout, loves Fallout games, played it because he was like, "Oh, I'm looking for a game. I don't know what to play." I was like, "Actually, I reckon you'd quite like this. Give it a go." He put 90 hours into it and he loved it.
Well,
he said there was this one mission where you had to assassinate a member of a church group, but the mission was about 4 hours where you had to basically disguise yourself as a member of the church group and you had to go about the day-to-day life. So much so that everyone ended up started trusting you and then you could kill the person.
That's pretty cool.
Like, that is in depth.
That's really
isn't
cool,
it?
yeah.
And he loved doing that. Like, he loved just going there, going to church, coming back. You couldn't go off out of the village because people would be like,
"Oh, where
what's going on here?" Like,
I like when games let you do shit like that.
And that, like, that's kind of that depth of detail is amazing. So technically, you'd think with Warhorse Studios' brilliant development history of one game,
and hugely ambitious as well,
and THQ Nordic's funding, and I mean they can be hit and miss with their games, but overall,
they've got the
experience.
Yeah.
I mean, what do we expect next from Warhorse Studios?
I reckon there's got to be a sequel, surely.
Do you think Kingdom Come Deliverance 2?
Yeah, I reckon they're going to do another one. But this time, obviously, they've got
set
the
in hell,
resources.
because obviously the whole Darksiders thing, like.
They're just going to cross over, aren't they?
Yeah,
bring them together. Well, they can now.
Yeah,
same publishers.
That'd be it. Like, there's no magic, but you do get Fury's whip in.
Well, you know, but yeah, I mean, surely they'll do. They've got the assets now. They don't have to build it from scratch like I did before.
Yeah,
and it did well enough, I reckon. And now they've got the
DLC 3. The third DLC is just released for it.
Oh, really?
Called Ban the Bastards, and it's something about like you. They're very vague on it, but this is the thing. The DLC has multiple endings.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it seems very much like Witcher. When CDPR released Witcher's DLC,
yeah,
it was like I played the Witcher DLC. It was 40 hours.
It was huge, wasn't it?
I was like, this is a game. Like, this isn't DLC.
Everyone was saying that. It was essentially like a mini sequel.
And it was 25 quid for the season pass, and you got the equivalent of 60 hours of game for the season pass. Like.
Good guys.
And limited edition Gwent cards. Can't get those Gwent cards.
Oh, I mean, you got to, haven't you?
Quick
sidebar for Gwent, are we?
No, for your recommendation to me. I've not seen you since, or spoke to you since about it.
I don't remember what I said.
There is another YouTube channel called Girlfriend Reviews.
Yes, yeah.
And you mentioned it before, and I was like, oh, I need to watch one of their videos. And then I think it flashed up on my recommended anyway, and it was their The Witcher 3
review,
the Gwent Hunt or something it's called.
Yeah. Yeah.
I watched it and I was in tears.
It's like, very good.
I was in tears watching it. And the best part, and Tom's watched it as well, by a mile. Have you played Witcher 3?
I've only dabbled.
But you know of the game.
Oh, yeah, of course.
The best part was when she said the sound design and everything is amazing in the game. However, every time you do something right, this group of women turn up and go, hey! Because it's so true. You don't realise, like, yeah.
Yeah, the channel's great, obviously, because she doesn't play the games. She watches her boyfriend play them.
Yeah.
And she's giving
It's a very clever channel.
Yeah, she's reviewing it of what it's like to live with someone who's playing the game.
Yeah.
She's very funny.
But that, I mean, being the fact that The Witcher, and I've said this many times, outside the Final Fantasy series, The Witcher is my favourite open world RPG ever. It would take a lot to beat that game. Gwent, I fucking love Gwent.
Oh yeah, of course, you're addicted.
And but yeah, just watching that, I was like, I was just in tears with it. It was
highly recommend the channel.
The channel is
very young. They've got a handful of videos.
Yeah, and they've got a big following already.
Yeah, they've really shot up. It's great. They're great.
There's just so many things.
I always watch
the frying pan was pretty as well, because you've not played it, Witcher, have you? But there is this fucking quest at the very beginning where you have to go find someone's frying pan, and in the review, she's always like, oh, and you have to like deal with a distraught father who's just had to kill his baby, and women who have misplaced their frying pans. It's a very good channel. But anyway, back to this.
Back to THQ and Warhorse.
I wouldn't mind them seeing. I would actually like them to see them not do a sequel,
right?
But do something that is more in the lines of something like The Witcher, like not full Skyrim,
right?
But something that is like.
Do you want more fantasy? More?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Like.
I don't think they will.
Do you not?
Or they clearly, I don't think they're into that.
Just like because the first person was made the game, so I know Skyrim's first person, but
yeah.
the idea, my brother-in-law kept telling me about Kingdom Come Deliverance, is the whole sword battle in third person was really unique. He felt like it was, you had to block and like dodge people, and he said it was really hard to get used to at first. But I was like, that with like arcane abilities, false roll, da! And they're running after them like.
I mean, yeah, there's definitely fun there, but I think that as a team they seem to. The whole point of Kingdom Come Deliverance was that they're tired of that, and they want to do something a bit more realistic.
They've done that now, so now they can go back to being stereotypical.
No, I don't think so. If they do something else that's not...
Is Elder Scrolls 5 ever going to release?
Yeah, in 2 years.
It'd be as buggy as shit.
Oh, it's not going to be good. Yeah, it'll be fine, I guess, but people will still be playing Skyrim, so that'll probably be a DLC for the next one. Skyrim. Just get Skyrim again. But I think if they don't do a sequel to this immediately, they'll do something completely different, probably.
Not even like a open world.
Well, maybe open world, but move away from sword play and fantasy and all that. And I know technically,
I mean, I've not played it, but I reckon Kingdom Come Deliverance was missing a good card game.
Not everything has to have Gwent in it.
No, Gwent made their own ones up.
Yeah, but no.
Again, little side project. Sidetrack. CDPR.
Yeah.
CD Projekt Red.
Yeah.
Have apparently brought a license to an old card game called Hex. It's a digital card game called Hex.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Probably going to be in Cyberpunk.
There we go.
Yeah,
that will be it.
So.
That
I want to play big time.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good.
I'm more into sci-fi anyway than I am.
Looks good.
Fantasy.
That's. But some people out there.
We keep going on a
tangent.
CD Projekt Red tangent.
Yeah. But no, Warhorse Studios brought THQ Nordic. It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah,
I think. I don't know why, but yes, people go, oh, it's saturated the whole open world fantasy. Is it?
No,
Witcher,
not really.
Skyrim. I mean, like
Skyrim Deluxe Edition. Skyrim
VR. Yeah. I mean, like
it's not.
We said Elix was one that THQ Nordic published in the past. That didn't do very well. It was very buggy.
I think oversaturated's is wrong. It's not oversaturated.
No, I think that with the quality that
I think
Warhorse have shown
and
THQ's funding, they could turn around and say, actually, do you know what? We're going to do a first-person Skyrim game, and it's going to be Skyrim. It's going to be because there is a market for people who like Skyrim to play a new game.
True.
And if they get there before Elder Scrolls 5...
they probably can, let's be honest.
Yeah. And it won't be as buggy.
Yeah, because they'll probably have it on.
And people, I think,
engine
I think Rage could be Bethesda's last chance to get people back on side.
Maybe for a while.
People are really down about.
Oh, of course, yeah.
76.
And they're not obviously with Outer Worlds coming out. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although a lot of people are pissed off about. Have you seen that?
Why?
Because people basically jumped to conclusions. So they thought when they saw the trailer showing off, oh, it's from the guy from Obsidian, the guys who originally made Fallout.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be
Vegas.
It's going to be huge. And in an interview this week, the devs turned around and said, "No, this isn't huge. This is how long it would take to finish." And they said probably between 15 and 25 hours. And they're like, it's very much. They refer to it more like a BioShock. Like this is more of a tight narrative story rather than it is a massive.
That draws me in actually.
A massive open world.
I get what that would annoy people.
And people were like, "What? But they're like, we never said it was an open world.
Yeah, that's
huge thing. You guys have just jumped to conclusions there. Like,
that's on the people. That's not the devs.
Yeah.
And them telling me it's BioShock-esque is like getting me rock hard. Because that is my kind of shit.
You do love BioShock, don't you?
Yeah, and there's I think that's a hole in the market for
a new BioShock type game.
Very story heavy FPSs.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Yeah, Wolfenstein's about the only one you get now.
Yeah, it's true.
Or Metro Exodus just released. That's going to be very good.
Really?
Yeah, released today, I think.
So I never played any of the Metro games.
No, but apparently this one is.
They're most of them are decent.
I've been told. Well, the reviews on this one are pretty high at the moment. Yeah. But yeah, we kind of went on a bit of a tangent there.
We keep doing that, don't we?
We do, but no, I do think it will be.
We can expect some good stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I personally think it will be fantasy-based, open world.
Possibly.
First person.
I hope more for something new.
Okay.
So I want them to try something new because they seem to be obviously very skilled developers.
Yeah.
And they go into a lot of detail.
Yep.
So I think they can try their hand at something a bit different.
Cool.
New IP, please.
Cool. That's it.
We did it.
That is it. We done it. That is Indie Critical Podcast Season 2 Episode 5. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys. Watching, listening, whatever you guys chose to do. Right. We love it when you guys stop by. We love it when you guys get in the comments below. So if you did watch this on YouTube, jump in the comments below. Let us know if you were looking forward to playing any games we spoke about. Let us know what your thoughts are on Warhorse and THQ.
Where do you think Dan is?
Yeah, where... We don't want to address it ever. Where is Dan? I'll give you a clue. He's in this picture somewhere.
Have you put a picture up?
No, it's not really.
Oh, okay.
I just want people to be like, where is he? Should offer a free game or something. Free game, person who finds Dan
free
first.
game, whoever finds Dan.
Like,
Here's the picture.
Yeah.
It's the picture of Earth.
But no.
Yeah, we did it.
We've done it.
We're done.
This is, as I said, a weekly podcast. We are available on all podcast services. So if you don't have time every week to watch us in video form, hey, it doesn't matter. Just jump over to our audio form. The links are in the description below. Or the links for iTunes and Soundcloud are below. We are available on lots of other stuff as well.
All over the place.
So you can go find us there. And if you really like what we do, guys, then you can head over to patreon.com. The link is in the description below.
Give us money.
There is a lot of benefit for supporting us on Patreon. Patreon. There genuinely is. $1 a month, literally $1 a month, will get you a complete ad-free experience on this weekly podcast. You'll get exclusive pre- and post-show content where we chat about games and playing, stuff that we're doing. Yeah, all sorts. And it will also get you access to our new Discord channel. So where we jump on there, for example, the other night we're on there and say, we're playing this game. And then we end up playing with some patrons. And we actually play Apex Legends with one of our patrons in the evenings. It's kind of a little community where if you've got a game you want to play, you can throw it out there and you can join people. And as we're starting to get more keys now for giveaway. Yeah. That's what the first place I'll be going. We'll be offering them away to our patrons over on Discord. So for $1 a month, it's not bad, really, guys. Yes. But anyway, as always, I've been Lewis. You can find me at What's Up Woody, and with me as most of the time is Tom. You can find at Shriek and Profit.
That's right.
Until next time, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and you stay indie credible.
That's right. Bye.